A woman proposing to her significant other? No, that's not your usual thing that everybody's used to seeing, but you know what? I hope they're happy. Women proposing to men is gross and wrong. I can't think of anything more emasculating and humiliating to do to a man. One of the only power advantages men have left in the Western dating society is being the person who asks for marriage. And now these darn feminists are taking even that from us. Look, Ding Ding, just because you'll probably never get to experience that anytime soon doesn't mean you can just take away anybody else's happiness. Plus, there's no law that really indicates that the guy has to be the one to initiate absolutely everything. But honestly, I would probably have more of a fun time watching paint dry than trying to explain that to you, you dum-dum. Hello everybody, and welcome back to another video for the day. We're going back into r/AreTheStraightsOK, the universe's most unanswered question. If you guys would like to be absolutely amazing, show your support, and see more videos like this one in the near future, be sure to hit that like button, leave a comment down below to start up them wholesome internet discussions, and if you have not already, subscribe to the channel and turn on them notifications. Okale-dokale-le-go. A stock market crash is worse than a divorce. You lose half of your money and your wife is still around. No. I can't be the only one that's really noticed a pattern with the demographic of people that wind up saying this. Is absolutely nobody under the age of 40. That's like a guaranteed thing. Maybe 45. I don't know. All I know is that they were not born in the 90s. What would happen if a girl was looking for other girls on dating apps? They would match, and both of them would keep waiting for the other to text first. And even if they did, which is a miracle, and I don't believe that, they would reply in one word to the other. They would lose interest in the other after literally 5 messages, and leave it as it is so that the other one gets a hint. It would still be a better love story than Twilight. I mean, really, I just keep on remembering Twilight every time I remember how bad of a movie it is. Like, the glittering vampire thing was just awkward. Men, a zebra wants a wedding. A donkey wants marriage. A zebra looks attractive to a man's eye. A donkey is attractive to a man's masculine frame. Prioritize your frame, not your eyes. Hashtag Masculinity Saturday. Hey, look, honestly, I thought that donkeys were only attractive in a dragon's eye. Men, the women uploading babblers, thighs, and buttocks on social media are poorly brought up women. They are uncouth. That's why serious men have avoided them. Ah yes, such as ye old schmuck who has 5,000 Reddit karma and brags about it. Don't approach them. You will invite endless drama into your life. Don't give them attention. Hashtag Masculinity Saturday. This person saying don't go after all of these things will have the exact same things listed in his internet search history, which don't make any sense in any way, shape, or form. Plus also, what if somebody just has a day where they look in the mirror and think, oh look, I have a nice figure, I actually feel some kind of self-confidence in that at all, because I'm fairly certain there would be some guys that do that too. Or is this just one of those things that you think is perfectly fine one way, but not the other? When you tell him to leave you alone, and he does. Yeah, you know, it's weird when you tell somebody to do something and, they listen, so then be the same person that says, I meant no when I said yes, but I said yes and I meant no when you know the file. Seriously, there are some people that honestly think other people are telepathic and they can just understand somebody's entire intentions by their vocal tone. Like, no joke, in past videos, I've seen stuff that is just outright stupid. Like, hey, when I said I wanted a coffee, I actually meant a caramel macchiato upside down with rainbow sprinkles and, you know, the whole Starbucks chemistry line. There's a reason why women in Satan have 5 letters, while men and God have 3. Well, I mean, the word gay is 3 letters, same with God, but I feel like you'd have a problem with that one, wouldn't you? Because usually anybody like this, you mention the word gay around them, they all act like a vampire just exposed to sunlight. No! And God forbid you get anything with a rainbow on them around them, they'll just start shouting like a wicked witch of the West. I'm melting! What a world! An update about friendships on BFF. We've pressed pause on our recent update that lets you make friends with any gender. We've spotted some unexpected behavior and hit the brakes for now. Our priority is to make Bumble BFF a safe, respectable space for everyone to make friends. Something this important needs to be done right, so we are working hard to fix this. You will be the first to know when there is an update. So wait, this honestly has me a little confused. Was Bumble BFF like Bumble, but just for making friends and everything? anything? Did some people not understand that and think, oh hey, this is just Bumble 2 Electric Boogaloo? Honestly, it was like Bumble BFF, like Diet Bumble or something. I'm kind of confused on that, but I feel like I understand it more so than the people that would cause the site to go down because they couldn't understand words. Sorry, my heart only beats for my freaking awesome wife. She's a bit crazy, she has anger issues, but she is a perfect mixture of sweetheart and warrior. I love her so much, and she is my life. Flirt with me, and they'll never find your body. Yes, she bought me this shirt. That last line has me honestly thinking about something. Does anybody ever buy any of these algorithm-based, like, paragraph shirts for themselves just willingly? Because it's either the most of the time or basically 100% of the time. I've only seen people get those shirts either given to them or they themselves give it to somebody else. Nobody ever just willingly wakes up and then browses these and finds one that's nice and gets them for themselves. Because, like, this is the kind of thing that not even Mall Island kiosk printing stations would go with. You're giving women too much credit. Battles were won by men and handled by men. Women joined in some battles, but not as the main warriors. This movie should be feminism forever, cause that's what you're trying to shove down our throats. It's either LGBT or women being more powerful than men. Your movies will fail because you're just shoving agendas down people's throats. This is just one of the wonderful, wonderful examples how some Marvel movie fans just can never be satisfied, and unfortunately that is something that probably won't be going away anytime soon. And I saw the Wakanda Forever trailer, and I'm looking forward to seeing stuff like the Quantumania trailer, a whole bunch of the Marvel stuff I'm just extremely hyped for. But if the only reason you're saying something negative about a movie is because a girl is playing the lead role instead of a guy, then that's more of a you problem. And I'm very much hoping that Shuri takes up the mantle of Black Panther, because in the comics she has before, and I know there were some rumors saying it was possibly going to be M'Baku, but no, Shuri just seems like the more appropriate role for the MCU. Maybe one thing they'll do is they'll do the ancestral plane scene like what they did before where everybody's wearing white, and they have just somebody CGI Chadwick Boseman's T'Challa, kind of like what they did with Paul Walker at the end of one of the Fast and Furious movies. Just like one of those doesn't have any dialogue, but that whole body language of everything's going to be okay kind of moments. But yeah, this is the same type of person that probably had a negative thing to say after Natalie Portman playing Jane Foster's Mighty Thor came into play, which, last you haven't checked, which this person probably has, is a character that has existed in the comics for a while now. I'm not allowed to date. Ever. Yes, you know, because just like there was Baby Gap, there's now Baby Tinder. Yay! Have a child rub lotion on their arms and legs. Be cautious about smells. It may seem like a good idea to use calming lavender oil, but this may not be socially appropriate for boys. Some children are also very sensitive to smells. You know what's actually not socially appropriate? Is you smelling like a dumpster fire. Like, God forbid, I hate the fact that there are some people that just outright think that it's not okay for any dude to smell nice. And in all seriousness, since I live in Maryland, there is this lavender festival that I like to go to every summer. It's actually kind of nice with my family. They got nice food vendors, people bring their pets, and there's just a whole bunch of different, it's like a big farmer's market on an actual farm. So if you think that smelling like lavender is a bad thing, very much you are mistaken. It's good to smell nice. People like people that smell nice. I don't know who said otherwise in the past, but I'm fairly certain that person took a double shot of stupid juice when they woke up. Sorry, why are men buying those handheld fans? Thermit. Ah, yes, because, you know, those good old women trait posts. What do you want me to do? Go down to Costco, get one of those big industrial dudes, and then just go around like, hey, I'm keeping myself cool while it's hooked up to my truck battery. Guys can be air-conditioned, too. I don't want to be looking like Larry the Lobster just because whole be a man kind of thing. My daughter does not need a lover. I satisfy her in bed.
Excuse me, what?
I honestly don't know any bit about what is going on in any of this. This is just making my mind turn to TV static, and I don't think there's any way to change that for the next 30 minutes. Marriage is saying you are not mad, but he says you sound like you are mad, and by the end of it all, you end up being mad. This isn't exactly a marriage thing, but for anybody, if you ask them if they are upset enough times, they eventually will be, because they'd be annoyed from you asking so much. Please, baby, let me buy this action figure. I really love Star Wars, and it's on sale. Star Wars, The Girlfriend Strikes Back. See, this is why you need to get one of those geek girls that go to Comic-Con with you, because they'll go shopping with you. Like, I know people say it a lot, but people say it a lot because it's true. Find somebody you have a common interest in, then you'll have a blast of a time. Every time time I tell him to have fun, I do not mean that stuff. When your man goes out with his guy friends, have fun, babe. Why are there so many people who say one thing, but they mean another? Say the thing you mean, damn it. Why is this so common? This is honestly concerning. Like, seriously, where's the logic in all of this? You say, hey, have a great time, but then you get upset when he does. I will gladly wait for that explanation. I do not accept any MF ships where the girl loves the boy more. In a good MF ship, the man has to ready to die for his love, even though she doesn't like him back. Yes, you know, because God forbid the woman loved the dude more, or the dude loved the... Imagine being that type of stupid where you're upset at not even other people's relationships, at fictional characters' relationships. Also, last I checked, anytime anybody mentions the word ships, it's like not even anything that's actually part of a canon story. It's just the fandom pairing up two characters. Me begging him to call me back after I called him the ugliest person in the world, told him that he gets no B's, that I'm only dating him cause I'm bored, and that he could die because no one loves him. Someone needs to learn to take a joke. Hashtag I love my ex. Hashtag please come back. Yeah, no, why? Why did you think that any of this was okay? You can't just slap just kidding at the end of something and think that that's just gonna control Z it away out of existence. And really, if the dude is smart, he's gonna do the right thing and absolutely ignore your butt. It's called burning a bridge for a reason. Kinda hope that TikTok does the right thing also and really just not give this one the light of day, because unlike the others, this does not have a 250,000 likes to it. It only has a little over 1,000. Because you gotta kinda wonder what kind of logic went through somebody's head to make them think that it was fine to call somebody ugly, tell them they should die, and tell them they aren't gonna get any other women in their life, and then complain about them not wanting to do anything with you in any way, shape, or form in the future. Like, I hate you, nobody will ever love you. Wait, where are you going? It's really that kind of logic that just makes me honestly wonder, where are we going as a human race? But with that, that is going to have to be it with the video. If you guys would love to be absolutely amazing, show your support, and see more videos like this one in the near future, be sure to hit that like button, leave a comment down below to start up some wholesome internet discussions, or just let me know what video game you'd like to see in the near future for background footage. And if you have not already, subscribe to the channel and turn on them notifications. I'll be sure to see you guys in the next one. Thank you so much for watching, and bye-bye.